So this lesson is continued off the first lesson of fractions, with the objective of students will be able to add and subtract fractions using regrouping and equivalent fractions. So this is the third problem. A football player advances 2/3 of a yard. A second player on the same team advances 1/5 of a yard. How many more yards did the second player advance? So what we need to do, we need to make an estimate. So 2/3 is just over half, and then 1/5 is pretty close to 0, the benchmark number. And so if we're going to subtract them, I would estimate that this answer is going to be just under 50%, or 50. Or another way to say is or half. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and build the problem. So we're going to build 2/3. So this is 2 out of 3. And then this one is 1 out of 5. So we've built the problem there. But whenever you're dealing with fractions, you have to make the denominator the same. So in order to do that, you have to find the greatest common factor of both. So you can either do that by multiplying to get the number, or you can just keep on building rods until you get an equal denominator. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, we found one that matched. So this equals, because this one green one is equal to 3 small rods. So that would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And then this is equal to 5, the yellow. So 5, 10, 15. So our denominator is going to be 15. Okay, so we're going to kind of split those up. These are the same. And we're going to make these down here look like the top. So we're going to add one red and one white. Can you see it? And so with fractions, you always have to multiply the top by the bottom. I mean, whatever you multiply by the bottom, you also multiply it by the top. So the red one in green, we multiplied by 5, so we have to add 5 reds. And then on the other one, on the yellow, we multiplied by 3, and so we have to add 2 more whites. So this fraction right here of 1/5 on the top is equivalent to 3/15, whereas the 2/3 is also equivalent to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10/15. So this one is equal to 10/15, and this over here is 3/15. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to build the answer. So you can either use these rods, or you can do some that are equivalent to it. So we're going to use a 10 and a 5 to build our answer. So we're going to be subtracting. So we're going to put all the red ones there, all the red rods. And we're regrouping all of these together to make an accurate answer. So we have the 5 down here that we also have up here. So we need to subtract 3 of them. So that would be take 1 away. So that would take care of 2 of them. And then you take this other one away, but we need to add a 1. So there's our answer. So 10/15 subtract 3/15 is 7/15, because that's 2, 4, 6, 7, and then this equals 15. So the way we did the problem was 2/3 subtract 1/5 equals, we did the equivalent fraction of 10/15 minus 3/15, and then we regrouped them all together, the rods, to figure out our answer of 7/15. And this cannot be reduced any further. So our final answer is 7/15.